Live from the all-new Legend Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee, it's Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show! Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. It's Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. We're coming to you live from the Legend Studio right here in Ottawa, Tennessee. And the show is brought to you by the amazing folks at JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When you're planning your next getaway, don't scour the internet trying to find promo codes and the best deal. Trust a professional. Trust Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group. Give them a call at 732-831-5200. It doesn't cost you anything extra, so why the heck wouldn't you? Goaltending Services, GTS Charters down in Key West. They are the premier charter service down in Key West. So when you're down there and having a great time, make sure you get out on the water and experience everything Key West has to offer, and do it with the folks at GTS Charters. They have everything that you need for a great time. They have all the amenities. They have a grill. They have a bathroom. Not too many people can say that. And all the toys that you're going to need to play out there, including a grill to cook you up some vittles while you're out there having a good time. How about that? And of course, before you do, make sure you check out Goaltending Outfitters. It's 5110 Overseas Highway. It's above the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. They have everything you need. You can get your snacks, get your coffees. You can get your souvenirs, your GTS swag, and maybe a book to read while you're sitting out there relaxing. And if you want any more information or book a cruise, give them a call, 305-916-0990. And, of course, Party Dog Entertainment. What is Party Dog Entertainment? Well, that is yours truly. I want to be your event DJ and create the soundtrack to make your event even more memorable. If you can give me a call, 423 847-2454, or email me at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. We have started booking gigs. We got the wedding season for the fall has begun, and people are calling in, and we're getting things booked. So if you have a party coming up this summer, make sure you give us a call, because right now we do have a few openings for the summer months for your pool party or backyard event, whatever it may be. We can do it for you. Just give us a call. All right. All right. And of course, we are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. Of course, that is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. And I tell you, they have been in the music industry a very, very long time. And if you are an independent artist looking to take your music to the next level, well, check out MFG Records, because they know what they're doing, and they can take you where you want to go. Okay, let me get over here. Of course, it wouldn't be B-Dawg and Lou without the love of my life, the one that sits over there and grins and sometimes gives me dirty looks. But Laura Lou's in the house.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. No dirty looks coming from me.
No, you're all smiles tonight. So
try to be.
we had a nice little vacation.
We did. We got to see everybody a little bit. Well,
Yeah,
you did.
we got to spend a little bit of time with everybody. I
Yeah.
did. Yes.
It was kind of a whirlwind trip, but congratulations to my bonus daughter, your daughter, Pam.
Yes.
Pamela is now graduated with her associate's
Degree in nursing.
degree in nursing.
Yeah.
And then my sister-in-law, Heather, she also graduated with her associates in nursing. Two different schools, 2 different days graduations. And but yeah, so
Yeah.
I told him, welcome to the profession.
Absolutely.
Suckers.
And big shout out to Pam that she not only graduated from college and nursing school, she did it with honors, member of the
Yes, she
National
did.
Honor Society.
Yes, she
and all of that. And I tell you what, being at her age, I'm not telling what her age is, because then that will give you an idea how old I am. But to be able to balance that.
She's an adult, we'll say that.
That's right. To be able to balance that with a full-time job is a lot, and be able to pull off honors with it. So
Absolutely.
very, very, very proud of Pam.
Yeah.
Second career for her.
Yeah.
So
she's-
she graduated high school. She went to a tech school, and she graduated as a cosmetologist. And she found out that just like radio, there's not a lot of money in it unless you can get that niche and get that clientele. But sometimes that's hard when you got people kind of obstructing your way.
And it's harder too whenever you're from a small town area.
Yes.
It's even harder to do that, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yep, she actually went into working as an aide in psychiatric STNA in psychiatric care of all things, and she just decided, hey, I want to go make the real money, so I'm going to go become a nurse. So she went and became a nurse, and she has job offers that are open right now. So we are excited to see where she ends up.
she just texted me yesterday, and
Oh yeah, she texted you, not me. I see how it goes.
well, we talk.
You
we
nurses
talk
got to
work.
talk amongst
That's
each
right.
other.
We talk amongst ourselves.
All right.
She's not going to take the close to home job that she was offered.
Oh,
I'll have
she's
to tell you
not.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's so far going to stick with the first choice that she had. So,
Yeah.
it's really cool to watch her graduate. When I graduated, clear back in 2009, they kept saying there was this big nursing shortage going on, and
Right.
we were all job hunting, like, where's the shortage? But now there truly is such a shortage. She's
Had multiple job offers.
multiple offers, and it's like they get in a bidding war, not
Yeah.
just over her. My
She hasn't even
sister-in-law's
passed
same
the
way.
NCLEX yet, and has
No,
had multiple
yeah.
job offers.
Yeah, so, and then, Allison graduates from nursing school.
Yeah,
in
hers is coming up in December.
and she's already had offers coming to her. She's
she hasn't
doing
even
an
graduated yet.
externship. Yeah. So she's working an externship right now and getting a lot of extra training, and Pam did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the best thing as a nurse that they can do, because in essence, they get to work as, side by side with the nurse for a year before they even graduate nursing
Mm-hmm.
school. So that just extends their training. So I'm happy that they both got to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was a great quick trip up to Ohio, but
Yeah.
we're glad to be back on the air with you, and we're gonna have a great time tonight. We're gonna have a great show. We have a lot of new music. We have new music from Manalo, and I'll tell you what, this new song that he put out has a boatload of your favorite coastal and trop rock artists on this one
It's
song.
so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. And so we are excited. You may have heard it elsewhere, but this is the Tropical Country debut for that. And of course, we have a special guest tonight. The coastal cowgirl herself, Miss Aubrey Wallet, is going to be joining us via video because she is a very, very busy girl. But she has a lot of things coming up that she's going to talk about, and she's got some announcements of some things. So we are looking forward to that. That'll be close to the top of the hour. And probably just before that, we are going to have a brand new JBL Legends Travel Minute. And, of course, they're going to talk about a little bit about how much fun they had down in the Dominican Republic and also let you know what is coming up next and where the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise is going to be. And they'll give you a little bit of information. So you'll want to stay tuned for that because there will be a lot more promotion about that coming up in the next year. Because it does. It literally takes a year. But, the most important thing about that is just remember that $100 reserves your room. And you can start making payments on it now.
That's right.
And you have until next February to get it paid off. So, the earlier you jump in, the better it is. And I'll tell you what, you're never going to find a better deal than what Joe Leo at JBL Legends Travel Group finds for the Tiki Man Radio crew to go on this escape to paradise. So if you want to go to an all-inclusive resort and a tropical location, you definitely want to be keeping your ears open for what's to come with the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise.
Absolutely.
So, all right. We got any shout-outs there?
We do. Lots of people chiming in
All
tonight.
right. I got some over here, so whatever you don't got, I'll try to pick up the slack.
Awesome.
All right.
So I want to say hey to Josh Clark.
Hey, Josh.
And Moni is out there. And of course, Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
The vacuum cleaner salute.
And you know what, Josh? Tell your wife we said hello to.
Yes, hello to Chelsea.
We never get to say hi to
I
Chelsea.
know. She's a busy girl. She's always out hiking in nature.
She is. I think her and the hippie chick need to hook up because
Yes.
the hippie chick loves to hike as well.
And also, congratulations, because I do believe you have a graduate in your
Yes.
household. So congratulations on that as well.
Absolutely.
So, because that is an achievement not only of the student, but the parents. Because we lost a lot of hair along the way.
Yes, we did. Miss Verona Corona is
Hello
out
to
there.
Verona. She's back up in Canada.
She is. She said she had a rough day gardening. So
Oh,
she's relaxing now, listening to
that's
us.
some work. I remember that as a kid. That is some work.
I hated it as a kid, but the last 3 years, I tried so hard to get you to help me plant a garden.
No.
You were like, no.
No, listen. And you can blame my mom and my dad for that, for all the time I spent as a kid out in the garden picking up buckets and buckets and buckets of sod.
Yes.
And then because you can't get the weeds in there, so
right.
did I get to do the fun stuff like run the plow or anything like? Oh no. Brian got a bucket and had to go pick weeds.
Well,
So they ruined it.
That's why we have
They
children.
totally ruined it for me.
That's why we have children. I'm just saying.
Our children wouldn't do it.
No, they wouldn't. Also want to give a big shout out to the Golden Girl. She's out there tonight.
Hello to the Golden Girl, which of course that is our producer and manager, Claudia Golden of Golden Entertainment.
And the beautiful Sean Crowley is out there.
Hello to the lovely Sean. She's
know.
beautiful and lovely all at the same time.
Right. Also, let me see here. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Oh, don't miss anybody.
I know.
Well, while you look,
Oh, Mo.
Mo.
Miss Maureen is out there
Hello to
tonight.
Maureen.
So hello to you.
And of course, when we said hello to Vacuum Cleaner Tom, I forgot to say hello to Moni, which is the producer of The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, right here on Tiki Man Radio every Sunday at 10. It can be seen on a Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the Island J webcam also.
Yes. Also want to give a big shout out to Callie McCool. He's out there tonight.
Callie McCool, Mr. McCool, and the student crew out there on the left coast. Of course, that is Tiki Man Radio's mentorship of the students of Antioch High School, who work very hard in producing their own show that airs every Tuesday at noon right here on Tiki Man Radio.
That's right. And the rock star herself, Beth Travers.
Beth Travers, MFG Records in the house.
You know, Beth has some new music.
Yes, she does.
And it's getting played everywhere.
I know.
She is now an international rock
star.
I
know. We've played it here on the show
yes.
Multiple times, and I also have it in our rotation, our pre-show rotation as well.
Yes. So, yeah, she's been getting all kinds of attention.
I know.
Much deserved attention.
I know.
She works her butt off. And then Donna Cummings is out there, and she says they have an appointment, so she might be late. But the Panther is tuned in from his crate, or from her crate.
Well, I heard the Panther likes the horses.
Yes.
Hello to the Panther.
Oh, Mystery Man is out there listening
hello
with
to
Mo.
the Mystery Man.
So hello to the Mystery Man.
Yeah.
We still have yet to meet him, but we will.
We were talking about trying to make a trip over to North Carolina while I have my time off in June. And I'm going to tell you what, June's schedule filled up fast.
Oh, my Lord.
There's some things that we're going to have to put off because we're just not going to be able to get everything done. And unfortunately, it looks like the one thing I'm going to have to put off is our trip to New Jersey to go hang out with the Buddha. If he's listening, I'm sorry I haven't called you yet, but I was going to get to that this week. Let me tell you, since we got back from vacation, it has been a whirlwind because if you notice, we're in our last week and a half of school, and this week is graduations. And when I say graduations, we have, I believe, 26 high schools. Public high schools here in our county, and I have to go to, I'm working 14 of them, so
yeah,
it's a busy week.
Yeah, you've been going from daylight till after dark.
Yep, I took today off, so.
Like, listen,
yeah.
I got things to do.
That's why I described tonight's show as the a crock pot special because it is a bunch of music that we've had some leftovers from that new age 90s country that we never played because I told you I had a bunch of it. We have new music that was sent to us from different artists in our email, and plus the artists that we mentioned earlier tonight. So it's a little bit of everything, and that's kind of why it's just all thrown together like a casserole because B-Dawg hasn't had a lot of time to prep.
Yep.
So.
Well, speaking of busy June, we said we were only going to do one day at CMA Fest.
Yeah, we're going to get into that here a little bit later because it's going to take a minute.
Well,
what?
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
It's going to take a minute. So, we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's just finish the shout-outs for right now.
I did.
Oh, you did? Well,
See?
Let me get over here.
Well,
I have some
talking.
I have some more shout-outs. Uncle Alex is out there. Hello to
Uncle
Alex. We have Mr. the one, the only Mr. Matthew Van Vossen is out there.
Hey, Matt.
We have Steve Gray. Kenneth Tice Jr. is out there as well.
Hello.
Let's see. Go down through here. Got a lot of...
Well, Ed the Train Man's out there.
Oh, Ed the Train Man. Or should we call him the Boatman tonight because they are out there on the boat and fishing.
Yeah.
Daryl Clanton is out there.
Hello.
Manala is out there. Hello to Manala. We're going to, of course, be debuting his newest single here very soon. The Tiki Man's out there himself.
Mr. Danny Lynn.
We got John and Nikki Halls out there.
Hi, guys.
Lynn Blinsky's out there. And let's see. Harold Booth is out there. Good morning to Harold Booth.
Hey, Harold.
Jan Pride. Of course, the ambassador, Michelle Myers, is out there.
The ambassador. We love you.
Absolutely. And if I That's all I got right there right now. If we have more that pops up, but we do have some special shout out. Lou and I, while we was on our vacation, got to make some new fans. So we would like to give a shout out to our new fans. That would be all the ladies at the Twin Peaks in Columbus, Ohio. As you can see there on the screen. And before you're thinking, no, Laura Lou got into the action too. So hello to all the ladies at the Twin Peaks.
My husband thinks I'm the best wife ever now.
You know.
I'm just saying. Because I've taken him now to Hooters.
Yeah.
I took you to
The Tilted Kilt. And now we've had.
And now Twin Peaks.
That Twin Peaks. So.
I will say though, Twin Peaks, their food was amazing.
Oh, it was fantastic.
And the service was really good.
Probably the best service we've ever had.
Yeah.
And of course,
she was really good.
Of course, that cute little blonde right there next to me on my right, that was our waitress right there.
Yep.
And she did a fantastic job.
Yeah, she did.
She's the one who rounded up all those girls for that photo. So,
yep.
So special shout out to her.
Yeah. Well, I want to also give a shout out to Patty with an I. She just chimed in.
Oh, hello to Patty and I. And we got to say hello to Rick the Stick. He's on the road somewhere, but you can catch him every Sunday at 5 right here on Tiki Man Radio for On the Road with Rick the Stick. It's 5 o'clock somewhere because wherever he is, you never know what time zone he's in, but you're for sure that it's always going to be 5 o'clock.
Well, we know now he is in Eastern time tonight. He just got home.
Oh, all right.
And so Patty and Rick are up there visiting with her nephew Tyler.
Oh, hey guys.
They got a house full. His two dogs, Zeus and Jax, and then of course Chloe the cat. So they're going to be tuning in tonight. And then Verona said the new listeners that she rounded up in Mexico. So Jan and Dan, hello to you guys.
Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Also, Z&G is out there.
Z&G from Memphis, Tennessee.
Tiffany Green.
Hey, Tiffany. And of course, we've been talking to Tiffany.
Yeah.
So she's going to have some news coming up before too long. She's working on some new music, and we've been talking to her about it. So we're looking forward to what she's got coming up here in the near future.
And hopefully we can get her on the show.
Yeah.
Bob Cummings, of course, is out there.
Well, hello to Bob.
And then Daryl Clanton.
I mentioned Daryl. Yeah. Hey, Daryl. Yeah.
So that is all that I have for right now.
All right.
I think that's
all right. All right. Well, how about let's just get the show kicked off. How about a little Adam Sanders right in the middle of it? Some new age 90s country.
Thinking about 5 o'clock Friday, pulling out of this 9-to-5 driveway, getting these 35s on the highway humming. Since I was right in the middle of it, turned this 250 into a rocket, cashing 50-hour week in my pocket. Overtime, what a cash in my wallet's gonna look good right in the middle of it. Feeling cooler, full of Chevron ready. I stumble, catching something lying right in the middle of it. Finally got my baby on the bench seat, flipped up the console to get her next to me. That windshield moves up in the sky, rear view high, sitting right in the middle of it. Throw a little country on the radio, kick up a little dust down a dirt road. The only cocaine plan we got tonight is to find a good time and get right in the middle of it. Some 87 out of a solo on some stacked up, dried up live. Light a whole book of matches and let it go right in the middle of it. Until we find that field where we're gonna be, gonna put a little out there in the high beams and just let her eat. Cause I finally got my baby on the bench seat, flipped up the console to get her next to me. That windshield moves up in the sky, rear view high, sit right in the middle of it. Throw a little country on the radio, kick up a little dust down a dirt road. The only cocaine plan we got tonight is to find a good time and get right in the middle of it. finally got my baby on the bench seat. Flipped up the console to get her next to me. That windshield moon's up in the sky. Rear view high, sitting right in the middle of it. Throw a little country on the radio. Pick up a little dust down a dirt road. The only cold can plan we got tonight is to find a good time and get right in the middle of it. 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 Right in the middle of it.
This is Mo listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
I'm just a pretty little lady. You're just a typical guy. When we're together, there's nothing better. We're gonna have a pretty good time. I wanna get a little crazy. You're just along for the ride. But I stay here forever, down on the river. You know we'll have a pretty good time. We're drinking margaritas on the rocks right now. Going fishing off the docks right now. In the sun, gonna have some fun. Yeah, you put it all together, you put it in a blender. We'll be mixing up a pretty good time. I'm just a pretty little lady. You're just a regular guy. But down by the water, there's nothing hotter. We're soaking up the southern sunshine. I started getting a little antsy. Let's get on a plane and fly. Down in Costa Rica, say Pura Vida. You know we'll have a pretty good time. We're drinking hurricanes on the rocks right now. Pina coladas at the spot right now. A little rum, gonna have some fun. Yeah, we put it all together and we put it in a blender. We'll be mixing up a pretty good time. Salt on the rim, better let me in. Beer in the glass, going down too fast. A little wine never felt so fine. Yeah, you put it all together and you put it in a blender. We'll be mixing up a pretty good time. I'm just a pretty little lady. You're just a typical guy. South of the border, drinks are in order. Umbrellas by the ocean side. We started getting a little antsy, so we're taking a leisurely drive down to Tijuana. You know you wanna. We're gonna have a mucho good time. We're drinking margaritas on the rocks right now. We're skinny dipping off the docks right now. A little rum, gonna have some fun. Yeah, you put it all together and you put it in a blender. We'll be mixing up a pretty good time.
A pretty good time. That is Paige Lewis.
You know, her that's the first time I've ever heard that song. But it brought me. It is 90s country, but
Yeah.
it reminded me of Lori Morgan.
Yeah, it was recorded in 2023. So that's that new age 90s I love.
Yeah, me too. It sounded like a lot like Lori Morgan.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of which, Lori Morgan had just released a brand new single.
that's exactly what I was going to say.
So I listened to
Dead
it,
Girl Walking.
and it is very dark.
Well,
It's
by the title.
very, very dark.
Dead Girl Walking. Yep. And it's from her forthcoming album. So she is getting ready to put out another album. So that is pretty cool.
Her voice has changed. It's not not what it used to be.
No, I believe it's a lot lower.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
didn't.
for a couple reasons. I don't know if she still is, but I know she used to be a smoker.
Yeah.
So that always lowers her voice. And then
Gives you that sexy voice.
yeah, what are you wearing? But anyway, yeah. So I don't know if
Well, your
it's that or
your
age
voice
or
lowers
both.
with age.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That is.
I used to be a baritone. Now I'm a bass.
Well, I used to be an alto. And here's a fun fact. Whenever I was living at home, but my parents smoked, I was an alto. Like, I could sing with the tenor guys. And then I went away to school about a year after I graduated. And, of course, I wasn't around anybody that smoked because I was at a Christian school and they were all behaving. And I was taking vocal lessons, and I was in the Malone College women's ensemble and all that stuff. And when I tried out for the ensemble in the choir, they put me as a soprano. I was like, never in my life have I sung soprano. But I was. And so then I came back home, and a few years later, I started smoking. And don't you know, I'm right down there singing almost bass with you. So I'm not gonna knock on Lori's voice whatsoever.
Well, back in the day, I sang in choir. I was in men's ensemble. I know it's hard to believe that B-Dawg used to sing. And you can thank the United States Marine Corps, the reason why I don't have any vocal cords left. But I used to be in my youth. I actually sang soprano.
Soprano?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could hit the high notes like in nobody's business.
Really?
Yeah. And then puberty set in, and then I became a baritone.
Well, yeah. That happens. Yeah.
So believe it or not, there is videos out there of me standing in front of a church and singing solos in church.
Me too.
And I used to sing I used to do contemporary Christian music when I was in church. So,
Me too. Yeah.
So there are videos hidden out there somewhere of me doing that. But fast forward to high school, I became a baritone. I was in the men's ensemble, sang Star Spangled Banner at the different events, as well as did some on stage performances as well. But then I went into the military, and then all the yelling and screaming and all that just destroyed my vocal cords, and now I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. So that's why anybody says, now you do music? I say, yes, sir. I hit play.
Well, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Callie McCool. He chimed in. He says, happy hump day.
It's hump day!
And the ambassador also chimed in. She is tuning in as well. But yeah, so Lori Morgan is actually going to be June 9th. She's going to be singing at the Opry.
No,
Wait.
cool.
No, I'm
Is it the Opry?
lying. Hold on. June 8th, she's going to be singing at the Grand Ole Opry House.
Oh, that's cool.
And then on June 9th, which is Sunday, she's going to be at CMA Fest on the Dr. Amp stage. Dr. Pepper Amp stage.
The Dr. Pepper Amp stage. How
Yeah.
cool! How cool is that?
Yep. So she is back out on the road, and she's doing it again.
Well, a lot of those 90 artists are coming back.
They are. There is a lot.
There has been a demand for the 90s country. And, Tracy Lawrence just released a new album. We want to talk about, 90s country. Craig Campbell that we've had here on the show.
Yes.
Definitely, he was a big Nashville artist. Now he's back. He is an independent artist and proud of it. and he's been helping a lot of independent artists find their way. He's been producing a lot, but he just released his newest album, which is a cover of a bunch of old 80s and 90s country.
Yeah.
So it's called 1989. So it pretty much that 90s country.
It's all of the that class of 89.
Oh yeah, that class of 89. So
Yes.
that stretched into the 90s, but
Yep.
you know, some Randy Travis is in there, and amongst others. It's pretty good. I don't have the album yet, but I will. We'll play some music off of it here sooner or later.
And I've been watching on his social media him singing a lot of those songs
yeah.
on the album, and I had forgotten how good he is.
Oh, Craig is phenomenal.
He is, and I know we caught him kind of on a bad day when he was here.
Yeah.
But honestly, usually Craig is a really good guy, and he sent us a great shout out. And so and Craig is also going to be at CMA Fest.
Yes. Hopefully we can catch up with him there. We're looking forward to that.
More 90s folks. Jamie O'Neill is going to be there.
I think Jody Messina, popped up. She's actually released some new music as well.
Yeah.
Terry Clark has released some new music.
And she's going to be there. Let me see. I'm trying to find the other ones.
Okay.
Shenandoah is going to be there. I don't know, tons of people, but I'm trying to find all of our 90s folks. Let me. Oh, shoot. I just forgot. Wade Hayes. Wade Hayes is going to be
That
there.
takes you back here looking too.
Yeah, it does. Ty Herndon is going to be there. And Gretchen Wilson. And then, of course, my favorite. One of my favorites, Dolly Parton.
Yeah. So, we said that, we were skipping CMA Fest. We wasn't going to do it this year, that we had too much on our plate. And then, amazingly, how 1 week changes. And it's announced that Dolly Parton is going to be on the spotlight stage at the Fanfare X. And Lou immediately says, we got to go. We have to be there.
Well,
and then immediately following the next day, she comes to me and says, do you realize on the stage that Cody Johnson's going to be there?
Yeah.
Which anybody knows that Cody's one of my new favorites. So, of course, that's what we open the show with, Cody Johnson, every week.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And then
we got to go that day.
And then they started announcing more and more. And
Craig
then
Morgan and Gary Sinise.
Craig Morgan and Gary Sinise. Lieutenant Diane is going to be there, of course, and all the work that he does with veterans, with Craig Morgan. He is now a warrant officer in the United States Army, and so they're going to be doing some things. So it's like I can't miss that.
It was,
and if I can meet Gary Sinise, and I promise I won't say, "Hey, Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs."
Please don't say that to him.
I won't do that. I promise.
Yeah, please don't do that.
So, but we had a lot of opportunities. We had people reaching out to us, wanting us to interview artists that they're representing, and some of those artists that we've played here on the show multiple times, actually. So we were very, very excited, and we're like, it's a privilege to be able to go over there and get the access that we have been afforded, and just to pass on it, I think was just, it just wasn't sitting well with our conscience. So.
It was just one of those things where, at first we were like, we're just going to go the one day, and then they just kept adding more and adding more, and we started getting all those emails, and, I was able to set up, I think so far we have like 5 different interviews set up with different artists, and more to come. And so I'm super excited about it. And we have learned. So the first year we went, you went, I didn't get to go. Last year we went, and we learned some about how to reserve the interview rooms, and sound and equipment and all those things.
Yeah, over the last 3 years, the first year we went, I went by myself because you were busy doing a graduation party.
Yeah.
And I described it. It was kind of like trying to drink out of a fire hose.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And, when you had really no guidance other than, a stack of rules, it was a lot to take in. And we really wasn't able to do much. It was more of an observation and a learning experience. Then last year, it was the year before, because this will be our fourth year? Third year.
This is third.
Okay, so last year, we learned a little bit more. And we got
namely where the big stars come in
where
back
the big
entrance.
stars are coming in and out. Yeah, we found that out.
Don't you know I'm gonna be networking for Dolly? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Networking.
So, but we've learned a lot. We've now learned that little old us, we do have access back to the media room where all the big stars coming in for their interviews and all of that. We do have that access, and we found out how you actually go through the steps of reserving them, and it's kind of cool because when you go in there, they're like, "There's Tiki Man Radio. We have your spot reserved."
Yep.
So, and then you get a nice little escort back in there.
Because of course we do go as Tiki Man
That's
Radio.
right. We don't go as Tropical Country.
We are Tiki Man Radio.
That's
We're
right.
part of the family, and
Absolutely.
we want to make sure that everybody knows who Tiki Man Radio is, and that they tune in to
Absolutely.
listen, not just our show, but to all of our shows.
Absolutely.
And so, so this year, hopefully, we're going to take our Tiki Man Radio banner, a Tropical Country banner, and we're going to set up our media room. And we did find out also that we can just leave it set up all day.
We don't have to carry it around.
That's right. We can. We have our own little area that we can just leave stuff set up.
Because the area is restricted access.
Yeah.
And they do have pretty tight security in there. And if you don't have the right little badge, you ain't going nowhere. So
That's right.
it is kind of cool that when you go in there, I feel like remember the scene out of Wayne and Garth.
Oh yeah, where they're waving their pass.
Where they're waving their passes, they're walking past all the security. So it is kind of a cool experience to be able to do that.
It is. I do feel like an imposter though, because I feel like
you don't belong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Because you see all these people, like, there's everything from these people with their cell phones, press people with their cell phone, to people with these big TV cameras, and then, and a lot of them have these teams. So, like, you'll see them all sitting around this table, and some are going to this stage, some cover this stage, some cover this stage. Well, because Tiki Man Radio is not a terrestrial station or a corporate station, they don't get, they only give us two passes.
2 passes. We tried for more.
We did try for more this year. But we actually...
They're like, no more passes for you.
Yeah. But so B-Dawg and I are running all over God's creation, trying to cover all this stuff.
In one day, we had our step counter on. In one day, we did 10 miles.
Yes,
in one day, and we did that for 4 straight days.
And thank God for Hocus.
So,
so
it's a lot of walk. Well, I should say we did that for 3 straight days because that 4th day, we said heck with it.
We sat at Mark's.
We sat over there with Mark Mulch and Kirsty Krause. We sat down, and I'm glad we did because we would have never have met all the fantastic artists that played there that has cycled through the show. Since then.
Yeah. And speaking of cool things that we get to do, so I don't know if we'll be there. I don't know if it'll be as press or not yet. But I do want to say congratulations to a few of our friends who are nominated for the Josie Awards.
Yep.
So
I was going to bring that up because next week, that's kind of what I'm going to do. We have several people that we know and that are right here on Tiki Man Radio. You've heard their music. You've seen interviews with them, and they are friends of the radio station, have been nominated for multiple awards. Plus, there's some other great artists out there that we're learning about as well. So I was going to do kind of an awards special next week and play some of this music from these artists that are out there and got things going on. And so that way you can go out and
so that
vote.
means I can't tell their
you
names
can vote.
yet?
Well, you can name a couple. I'll let you name a couple.
All right. Donovan Lee Carpenter.
Donovan Lee Carpenter. He's nominated for a couple of awards. Do you have those in front of you? Which ones he's
Shoot.
he is nominated for?
No, I don't. But let me just hang
All
on.
right, I'll wait.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost there.
All right.
All right. So, all right. Let me just start at the top. So, Artist of the Year.
Okay.
Country Male. We have a couple. So Matt Van Vossen. So congratulations to you, Matt. And also Adam Warner. Congratulations. There's a few other ones on there. Artist of the Year Country. Donovan Lee Carpenter. Is nominated for that one.
Matt Van Vossen's also nominated for Artist of the Year Country Male.
Oh, okay.
That just came in.
Yeah, it did. And then, let me see. Kirsty Krause. Kirsty Krause is nominated for Artist of the Year Country Female. So congratulations to you, Kirsty, for your nomination for the Josie Awards. And then we've got, they do rock, pop. They've got some outlaw country on there.
Yes, because it is Independent Music Awards. So.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then I believe
Matt's also got one up for Video of the Year.
Fabulous. So yeah, there's a lot of artists up there. So if y'all want to check it out so you can vote, it's josiemusicawards.com. And congratulations to all of the nominees.
Absolutely. You need to go out there and vote for your favorite artist and help them bring home a Josie.
That's
so,
right.
of course, Donovan Lee Carpenter, he's not no stranger to the Josie Awards because he brought home one for Another Beach Song there a few years back, and he's back in the running again for all kinds of awards. So, congratulations to Donovan.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So I do want to say a humongous thank you.
Okay.
Huge thank you to Cammie's Grammy.
Yes, Jody.
Jody, so we ordered a sign for our new home. I know we've told y'all we ordered it.
And she worked very, very hard on it.
Worked very hard. As a matter of fact, at one point she messaged and said, "I'm so sorry. I had to start over. I didn't like the way it looked." So
we officially now have a sign for the pond front patio.
That's right.
It's official.
It's official. And she even threw in a few like koozies and coasters and some different things. And the packaging on this was just adorable. She had all kinds of stickers on the outside, flamingos.
She used a flamingo duct tape
Yes,
to tape
a
the
flamingo
box
duct
up.
tape.
And of course,
She had a proud sponsor of Tiki
proud
Man
sponsor
Radio
of Tiki Man
sticker.
Radio. That
Yep.
is the big one that sits right out there. And she had actually a couple of Tiki Man Radio sponsor stickers on the packaging. So she is a big time fan and sponsor and friend of the radio station.
That's right. So
and we thank you
much,
so
Jody.
much for that. And of course, she wouldn't let me pay her for it. She said that is a gift for our housewarming and everything. So, Jody, thank you from the bottom of our heart. We love you.
Yes.
And, of course, once we find some more room, we're going to have to be buying some more things from you because Luce had to shrink her patio a little bit.
Listen. Okay. So, here's the thing. So, a couple weeks
Living in an apartment complex is a lot
get
like
used to
living with an HOA. Let's just put it that.
So we're out. So, okay. So, our patio, we love it because it has the white picket fence and the rocks around it.
And our pond
our
that used to have a beautiful fountain.
Yes. Well, 3 weeks ago now, our fountain disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. But the water started to get all nasty. Well, then we left on vacation. We came back and the water's beautiful again. So I don't know what they did to it, but it's perfect now. And then a couple weeks ago, I got a sign or a letter on the door because I went through all this stuff to get a like a little flag that you put in the yard, and those little solar lights and all these things to go outside the fence.
Right along the patio.
Well, yeah. Well, now I got a little thing. Now, everybody has all kinds of stuff outside their patio, but we received a letter along with everybody else that we had to pick it all up, and our property officially ends at the edge of the patio. And if we didn't pick it all up, we were going to get a fine. So, and again, everybody got the same notice. So I had to call them because I said, listen, everything except that flag and that little solar light was here when we moved here. All those rocks, all the fencing, everything was already here. And so we got the okay for that. But yeah, I had to move my little light.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I tell you, we're getting close to the top of the hour, and our guest is about to arrive here shortly. So how about we're going to kick it off with Haley Tucker breaking in them boots? We're got a JBL Legends Travel Minute coming up, and then of course we got Aubrey Wally coming up very shortly. Listening to Tropical Country B-Dawg Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
I saw him in the window at the old boot barn. They were calling my name and had that perfect charm. Without a hesitation, I had some shiny new Lou Casey's, so I slid them on and slid my credit card. Then I headed on down to the Lone Star Bar. I'm gonna find me a cowboy that'll spin me around the sawdust floor and two-step to a Conway 22. I've been chained up in this city, gotta get back to my roots. So I'm breaking out and breaking in these boots. Don't get me wrong, I like that downtown scene, but I'm tired of urban boys and them skinny jeans. I need my denim in a boot cut, a parking lot full of pickups, somewhere I can set my cowgirl free. 'Cause this old rat race is taking it out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna find me a cowboy that'll spin me around the sawdust floor and two-step to a Dolly Parton tune. I've been chained up in this city, gotta get back to my roots. So I'm breaking out and breaking in these boots, yeah. All right now. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna scuff these leather soles, knock the dust off of my soul, cut loose and dance the stiff out of the toes. Yeah, I'm gonna find me a cowboy that'll spin me around a sawdust floor and two-step to Willie Nelson tune. I've been chained up in this city, gotta get back to my roots. So I'm breaking out and breaking in these boots. Yeah, I'm breaking out and breaking in these boots. That's right.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And yes, we made it back from Punta Cana. We had a phenomenal time at the Majestic Colonial Resort. I'm sure that you saw a lot of the pictures and the videos that everybody was posting on Facebook and Instagram, except for me, of course, because Facebook decided to lock me out of my page. I wasn't hacked. They decided to lock me out of my page because they discovered what they thought was unusual activity. And I guess that unusual activity was I was on vacation, and on Monday night I was posting pictures of the resort, and on Tuesday morning when I woke up, they locked me out. It's a hassle to get back on. You have to do a verification thing. And I have two-factor authentication built in. It took me until yesterday morning to actually get back in. And that was only because I sent like a dozen emails, nasty emails that said, it's my account. I have two-factor authentication. You didn't ask me for my code. It was me posting. It was not unusual activity. Anyway, I'm going to catch up this week and put some of those photos and pictures into videos and get those up. And we're working on the Tiki Man Escape to Paradise 4th annual. For 2025, we are going to be going to Costa Rica. And I'm working on the hotels right now. I'm putting some pricing together. And hopefully over the next couple of weeks, we are going to be releasing all that information so you can start making your deposits. Anyway, right before we left for Punta Cana, Sue and I were selected as the Fort Lauderdale Sunshine Ambassadors by their organization that's called Visit Lauderdale. We were hosted and sponsored by them. They toured us all around, and we got to see a lot of different hotels. We ate at different restaurants every night, and breakfast at different restaurants every day. We went out searching for alligators at night in the Everglades on an airboat. We actually went to a glass factory where we got to make our own piece of blown glass, which was really cool. But the reason I'm telling you about that is, I've been using Fort Lauderdale with my clients who take cruises out of either Fort Lauderdale or Miami as a pre-cruise place to stay. Because I always say get in a day or two earlier. And then we have buses that'll take us to the ports on the day of the cruise, and there's no problem with anybody missing their cruise, as I've also talked about. But anyway, that was really kind of what I knew about it. I have some friends that live down there, but this time we really got an opportunity to dig deep into what's available down there, and I was totally impressed. I could go on for an hour about all the different hotels, but we stayed at the Diplomat, we stayed at the Pelican Grand, we went to the Lago Mar Beach Resort, we went to the Kimpton. One night we went up to Pompano and we visited the Homes too. And up on the top of the hotel there was a rooftop bar and party area, great for meetings and events and weddings and those kinds of things. So what I'm really trying to say is, whether it's pre-cruise or post-cruise, or you're just looking for a quick family vacation, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, there is so much to do down there. And just give us a call at the JBL Travel Group at 732-831-5200, and I'll be glad to take you through all the hotels. Now, of course, they're not all inclusive, so we worry about your food and your drink, but from pools to beaches, resorts right on the beaches, private cabanas, butler service, concierge service, unbelievable. And all of the hotel people that we met were very, very nice, and the hotels are actually very gorgeous. So anyway, this has been this week's Travel Minute. I hope to talk to you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
It's a place where the waves make a rhythm of their own. It's a place that I call home. We take a short bike ride down Bayshore Drive, listen to the radio. Lots of margarita melodies, but the ones that got to me were songs from Tennessee. A little country to remind me why I wear my boots on the beach with the neons out of reach. Yeah, they take me back there to the mountain air, from the Blue Ridge to the Smokies. I love the sweet harmonies coming from those Nashville streets. It's the memories left inside of me that makes me wanna wear boots on the beach. I got the DNA of a mermaid, but a little bit of cowgirl too. Well, this southern girl loves both worlds, so I ain't gonna choose. But when I'm looking for a remedy, the only thing that I need fit right onto my feet. When I start to miss it, there's only one fix for it. That's why I wear my boots on the beach with the neons out of reach. Yeah, they take me back there to the mountain air, from the Blue Ridge to the Smokies. I love the sweet harmonies coming from those Nashville streets. It's the memories left inside of me that makes me wanna wear boots on the beach. Wear my boots on the beach when the neon's out of reach. Yeah, they take me back there to the mountain air, from the Blue Ridge to the Smokies. I love the sweet harmonies coming from those Nashville streets. It's the memories left inside of me that makes me wanna wear boots on the beach. Whoa, yeah, take me back there. That's why I wear boots on the beach. Whoa, oh yeah.
That's right. She wears her boots on the beach. And that is Aubrey Wallet. And let me get over here. I got to click a couple of buttons, and we'll see if we can get her on the screen here. There she is, Ms. Aubrey Wallet, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
Our small crowd is clapping for you.
I love it. I love it.
We got a small room. Not everybody fits in here.
I like it.
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to be home. I've been on the road a lot, so it feels really nice to finally be, in my home that I'm paying a mortgage for.
Well, that's what we told everybody is like, you are so busy. We are thankful just to get you on video because it seems like you're just anywhere and everywhere lately.
Yeah, I've been, I played a couple shows in Idaho, and then I was at a songwriters festival called Palm Coast, which was really fun. And I feel like summertime, Florida's always summer, so I've been exploring everybody else's kind of like end of winter, going to like Idaho and Denver, and then now it's definitely summer, hot, humidity back in Florida.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can say about Florida. It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot. That's okay. I'd rather have that than snow and freezing cold.
Well, that's where we came from was the snow and cold, and we moved down to Tennessee, and we were bragging about how mild the winters were. And then this past year, it got actually downright cold. So, we had to kind of suck that one up for a year.
Yeah.
So you've been traveling all around and putting out some new music as well.
Yes. Yeah. I just released my brand new single, Coastal Cowgirl.
And we absolutely love it.
Thank you. Yeah. I feel like it's definitely been that's my chapter 2 of Boots on the Beach, which you just played. Thank you.
You're welcome. We love that. Of course, tropical country is where the boots meet the beach.
Yeah.
So
like,
it
found
just
its home.
matches.
Thank you.
Your music did find its home for sure.
It absolutely
Yes.
did. So now, when you're talking about the Coastal Cowgirl, now did you write that one all on your own, or did you have any co-writes?
Yeah, I wrote that on my own. I actually wrote it after last year. I spent some time out west. For the first time, I went out to Washington State on the coast, like outside of Seattle. And I had never, being a Florida girl, I only vacationed to the Smokies and Gatlinburg. And so those mountains out west were incredible. Oh my gosh. So I got to go on tour for a couple weeks with Christian Bush from Sugarland.
Yeah, I saw that you were out there with him.
You know what? The last time I talked to you at Rendezvous,
Yeah.
I think I had just said I was about to announce that I was doing that. So
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah, we're like,
it was-
you can tell him about there's a little radio show that he could come on.
I know. Listen, I'm working on the friendship. He's got to answer my text first.
I get you. Which of course he's a busy guy because he's been doing some reuniting with for Sugarland gigs lately as well.
Yeah. It was so cool. Traveling out west and then even getting to meet him and hang out. It was kind of a unique tour because we both like stayed close by and we'd have like breakfast together, the group, and then we'd go play the shows and then we'd go hike during the day. And it was a really cool experience. And I love when like an artist you admire as an artist is also cool off stage and behind the curtain. I'm
Absolutely.
extra kudos. So I was a Sugarland fan and now I'm even more of a Sugarland fan because he's actually really nice. So
I am so glad to hear that because there's oftentimes you see artists that you looked up to and you absolutely love, and then you hear these stories about how big of a jerk they are. So
he's a good one. He's a good one.
So it is awesome when you hear that they are truly like they present themselves, that they are really great people.
Yes. Yeah. Him and his brother, who Brandon Bush he plays with him in Sugarland. And then fun fact, was also in Train, the song Jupiter.
Yeah.
Anyway, no big deal. I'm like, I found that while I was over there. And
Wow.
I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, this is incredible. I cover that song every show.
That is awesome.
Anyway, but it was such a cool experience. Unfortunately, my husband wasn't able to go with me that time, but I felt like as an artist, I like soaked up every bit of it, being like my own little gypsy soul I am. And the hiking was amazing. And when I got back, I had started writing a little bit of Coastal Cowgirl out there, and I knew I liked that title, but I didn't know exactly where I was going to go with it. And then I think reflecting on that trip, I'm like, I'm like saltwater gypsy, and I love the ocean. I love the mountains. I love traveling places like that. My music journey, like being able to bring me to new places and meet new people. That was kind of what the song was about, and being okay with just being a gypsy soul and not really knowing sometimes where I'm going, but being okay with that. So that's where that song came from.
Well, the Coastal Cowgirl, I will give you a little bit of because we're always looking for new sponsors and things that kind of fit with our show and that would fit with Tiki Man Radio. And I believe it's the Boot Barn actually has a Coastal Cowgirl collection. So
and also jewelry line.
Oh,
so
there you go.
James, Michelle. Anyway, you can look on my Instagram. I've got a discount, 20% off. But they got a little shark's tooth.
Oh, I love it.
And then I don't have it on, but it's a little bracelet. It says Honky Tonk Angel.
Nice.
They have a Coastal Cowgirl line. So
I love
There
that.
you
What's their name
I'm
again?
working on those.
There you go.
partnerships.
There you go. You make the money in merchandising.
I know. I'm like, honestly, I got that title from, I don't know where I saw it online, but a bunch of the like beach country thing is super trendy. I feel like all of us in this trop rock world, we're like, we've been here the whole time. Like, we're right here.
Yeah, every week whenever I put out my posts and everything, I always do a bunch of hashtags. And Coastal Cowboy and Coastal Cowgirl was always ones that I always used. Especially once I found out there was a clothing line and everything that was using that. I thought, hey, those people fit well, so I started using those hashtags to hopefully try to drive them over here to discover what we're doing here. So that's cool. So, yeah, maybe you can get that money and that merchandising and, and everything will just take off from there.
Yeah, let's hope.
Say, I just do the music for fun. I make my money selling clothing.
Yeah. I mean, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, don't we all? As far we admire you guys, and I constantly tell Lou that I see all you guys how you guys seem so free. Because you're traveling out there, you're doing what you love, you're going from place to place, and it just looks like that. I've never seen anybody in a bad mood, because even if they have, it's been for stuff non-related. But the moment they step up on that stage, it's just like each and every time you're just living your dream.
Yeah, I mean, there are bad days. No one sees them. Ask my husband. He's like, ooh, she's cranky once in a while. But we're all human,
I get it, because there's sometimes you don't see what happens in this studio 30 minutes before showtime. So trust me.
But yeah, you have to be a little crazy and just kind of not worry so much and just say, oh well, go with the flow. That's why we all stick in it. We're like, who knows? Maybe it'll work. You never know if you don't try.
You never know. Well, hey, I want to play this new single, Coastal Cowgirl. I'm going to put you in the back in the green room while we play it, and then we'll bring you back and we can talk a little bit more about it, and tell us, what all the motivations was and how easy that it was, because you make everything sound easy. But do you want to introduce the song?
Yeah, this is my new song, Coastal Cowgirl.
She was only 18 when she drove up the Florida coast. Had her daddy's guitar in the backseat with a suitcase of clothes. A couple of heartbreaks on her sleeve, but she had a pocket full of songs and dreams. Didn't have a plan, but she was gone, soul searching, looking for a bigger sky, full of brighter stars. Someday she wants to climb up a mountain and then sail around the ocean. No one can lasso this wild horse on the run. She's chasing the sun all over the world. She's a coastal cowgirl, a coastal cowgirl. That girl made it up to Tennessee. She fell in love with a small town city, but the people in the neon lights let her down too many times. It took a couple winters to figure out her roots were outgrowing that town, and she rolled away without saying goodbye. No, looking for a bigger sky, full of brighter stars. Someday she wants to climb up a mountain and then sail around the ocean. No one can lasso this wild horse on the run. She's chasing the sun all over the world. She's a coastal cowgirl, a coastal cowgirl. And she's grace and beauty, but she's tougher than you think. She's alright meant to be. Looking for a bigger sky, full of brighter stars. Someday she wants to climb up a mountain and then sail around the ocean. No one can lasso this wild horse on the run. She's chasing the sun all over the world. She's a coastal cowgirl. A coastal cowgirl. She's chasing the sun all over the world. She's a coastal cowgirl.
All right, let me get her back in here.
Love that.
I know, that is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that is almost sounds autobiographical about that. You know, just going around the world.
It's kind of weird. Even when oh my gosh, my dog's like,
Oh,
okay. Oh, Lord. He always, whenever I do videos or, oh my goodness, music, he like has to be attention. This is banjo.
He's got to be right there with his mama, right?
He's also like, dinner time, mom, right? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I feel like even I don't really like, I love writing music and creating it. I don't really jam to my music, I'd say. But when I do listen to it, it is kind of weird because since I wrote it in third person, I almost feel like I'm listening to like little Aubrey kind of tell a little diary journal entry. So
well, I'll tell you, the listeners out there, I know you can't see me, Aubrey. I'm sorry.
I'm like, where are you?
I know,
She's
I'm
sitting on the
sorry.
other side. We haven't got set up to where we have multiple cameras for this part yet, but we're working on it.
But yeah, everybody's chiming in the chat. Verona, the ambassador, Callie McCool, everybody's chiming in. They love the new song.
Oh, good. That makes me happy.
I always say kind of the same thing. Like if I could find a spot where the ocean was right beside me and the mountains were right on the other side of me, I would be in heaven.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? I always, anywhere where there's the ocean, it doesn't even matter which, they're all so different too. So I like love, it's like I was on the other coast of Florida and I'm like, man, I love this coast too. Like this side of Florida is really cool. And I always like jumping around and kind of just being anywhere where there's the ocean for sure.
Yeah.
And mountains. Mountains are beautiful. I'm like,
yeah,
the air is different there too.
And no two beaches are the same either.
No, I know. And no sunset is ever the same. Anyway, I could.
That is true. But see, you're sitting there writing another song before you even knew it. Or how about
now
that?
I want to write a song about a sunset.
There you go.
Well, talking about that, are you in the process of writing any new music coming up?
Yes. So I'm like, Banjo, you got to look this way. If you're going to be on this, look pretty. I'm like, look handsome.
Are they getting my good side?
There you go. Yes, I am going to be releasing 2 new songs as singles. One I've been playing a lot at my live shows. I'll give you a hint. You kind of want to cheers after it, and it's a drinking song, which I'm like, so is every country beach song.
Yeah.
It's a good hint. And then the other one has to do with my wedding, and that'll be coming out later this year too. So, which obviously I got married almost 2 years ago. So, yeah.
Well, I tell you, I love the wedding songs and everything because, you know, like I told you, I'm running a DJ business and I'm booked and I do a lot of weddings. So I tell people, the one thing, the advantage that I have against a lot of other DJs that do things is I know a lot of independent artists that put music out there that people have never heard, and I can mix that in with known stuff. So I can introduce the world to new artists every time I go out. So, and not every DJ can do that. So
I love that.
That's my superpower.
I like that. I need that superpower.
So, well, and that is my goal when I go out and do those sort of things is that, not only am I providing the service, but I'm also educating people on that there's more than just what you hear on the radio out there.
Right.
or at least mainstream
There's a lot of
radio.
music. Yep.
Absolutely. So, what do you got coming up as, as far as shows or events or anything?
Yeah, so I kind of on a little bit of I'll be playing a couple local gigs, but something I'm going to announce that I have not posted yet. So stay tuned for anybody who is in the Tampa Bay area or wants to fly to Tampa Bay. Because there's a limited amount of spots. I'm going to be doing a trolley tour in my hometown in Dunedin, Florida. And we're going to bar hop. You're going to bar hop with me. I'm going to be playing first so I can drink and hang out with y'all. Because the other way around is not good. You do not want to pay money for that. Or maybe you do. That's special. That's special VIP.
That is awesome. Now, is this going to be like a limited amount of tickets sold?
Yes. Yeah. So it's only going to be, I think it's 30, maybe 28 seats on the trolley. So once I post, it'll be a first come, first serve because this is the first time I'm also doing this, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go to my favorite bars growing up. I'm going to give you a little Aubrey Wallet hometown tour of how I became Aubrey Wallet.
There you go. Well, you got to be like the Tiki Man because anytime the Tiki Man does something, it's always the first annual. So you do this, it's a success. It could be, the first annual, trolley tour with Aubrey Wallet, and then just do it each and every year.
Yes,
so
exactly.
There you go. That way, people that missed out this year can jump in and do it the next time you do it.
Exactly.
That is awesome. And so they'll want to pay attention to your socials to be able to find out that information.
I'll announce it Facebook, and then obviously my website, aubreywallet.com. It'll be called I'm still working out all the details. This is like exclusive information. August.
We love it when we get that kind of info.
Yes, August 17th, and I'm thinking it's going to be the Wallet Wagon.
The Wallet Wagon. I like it. Hop on the Wallet Wagon. I like that.
Yes, August 17th, and then for the rest of like upcoming shows, a lot of local stuff in the Tampa Bay area, and then
you mentioned that you're going to be playing Meeting of the Minds.
I will be. I am not positive on all the dates yet, but y'all should keep commenting my name on all the Meeting of the Mind stuff, and maybe something will happen. Otherwise, I'm going to be bringing the trolley tour up there.
There you go.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
I know, that might be fun anyway.
A cross-country trolley tour. How about There you go. And I know we was talking about CMA Fest. You said something, you may be involved with that?
I am. I can't really say all the things, but I will be a part of something that I'm so bad at like keeping some like my hints. I might be doing anyway. I might be there. Yes. You
might be there. Well, if you might be there, and we're going to be there, so we definitely got to try to hook up while we're there and say hey.
I'm always going there for fun, but playing there, I might be on one of the like side stage things, but not the official CMA Fest, but well, who knows? It's still in the works.
Well, you really definitely make sure that you message us and let us know if you're there, where you're going to be, so we can get over there and see you for sure.
I will. I love how Banjo, I'm like, you got to be looking this way.
So the dog's name is Banjo?
Banjo,
I love that.
He's funny.
I love that. So
he likes to be a part of everything.
He's so cute. So one more thing, I missed the name. So the jewelry.
So James, it's a girl. I believe she's from. Her and her husband are out of Hawaii. It's called James Michelle. Yes,
James
Michelle jewelry.
I love that. It's so pretty.
They actually like shared some of my Coastal Cowgirl songs with it, and then I have just using my name Aubrey Wallet on their code will give you 20% off of anything on their website too.
Oh, how cool!
Awesome. So how about let's let everybody know where they can find all your music, because we want everybody to be able to get Coastal Cowgirl and put it in their playlist.
Yes. You can find everything definitely at aubreywallet.com. It's WOLLETT. And Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the things.
I haven't found you on the TikTok. I got to get on there.
Hey, TikTok, you know what? I always joke with my friends recently. I'm like, Facebook, I put like everything up there.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, I'm a little like, I don't put everything. I feel like I overthink Instagram. TikTok, I'm like, you might see me cooking spaghetti and then there's banjo on there, and then I might be doing a dance on there. I might be drinking tequila on it, and then I'm singing. I'm like, TikTok's like wild card for everything.
That way they can see who the real you is behind the scenes, right?
Yeah. TikTok is like throwing spaghetti to a wall. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing on there.
Well, we definitely got to enjoy it while we can, because, we just never know when that may go away. But, and like I tell her, I joined TikTok, and it has been the biggest blessing because of how many independent artists that I have found on TikTok. And it's, if it wouldn't have been for them, I may have not have ever heard of these artists. And, now I got them on my playlist. We've had several of them actually here on the show. So it really has been a resource for us. And I imagine as an independent artist that it makes it easier for you to be able to get your stuff out there as well.
Yeah, I think so too. Because, to be technical, the algorithm, it can go a lot more places than.
Absolutely.
Like
you got to be careful. You'll end up on the wrong side of TikTok.
Yeah. I don't want. Yeah, you're right.
I made that mistake once. You don't want to go there.
Yeah, I feel like Banjo. I need to make his own like TikTok thing. I did a video today
Mm-hmm.
To try to post a cover on TikTok, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't posted it yet. But he's in a lot of my TikTok videos because anytime I play music, he like comes over and he's like scared of the guitar, but then he wants to be there. He's like, I love it, but now I'm scared that guitar's gonna like hit me. And anyway, I'm like, Banjo, I just need you to get famous, so then then everything will be great.
Let me tell you, there is a pig on TikTok that has 2 million followers. It can happen.
I have seen that pig. It like presses buttons. Right?
Yeah.
Like, yes. It made me honestly, he's kind of part pig looking.
You could get him to sing with you.
There
I
you
know. Like, we got to work on our tricks.
go. Yeah, that's all it takes is one viral video, and then there you go, you're set.
You're right. You're right.
Well, is there anything else you want to let everybody know before we let you go?
Just say hi on my socials and connect and share my music. Show up to shows and tell a friend about Aubrey Wallet, and add any of my songs to your summer playlist or whatever playlist, your cooking playlist. It all helps. So yeah, and I appreciate y'all for playing my music and
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And all your updates as far as where you're going to be is on your website, right?
yes, my website, Facebook, Instagram, all the above.
All right. So everybody check out Aubrey Wallet. Go download her music and bug everybody so she can get to play at Meeting of the Minds. And hopefully we'll be seeing you in Nashville here shortly too.
Yes, I hope so too.
All right. You take care and we'll let you go.
Thank you.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye,
Banjo. Bye.
He is absolutely adorable, isn't he?
He's so funny.
All right. Let me get kicked back over here onto the other screen. Let's see.
I love him.
He is adorable. He just sitting there all stoic looking.
Right?
I love it. All right.
So, Callie, we were talking about TikTok.
Yeah.
Callie just said his daughter that's in the Air Force did a TikTok and got 50 million views. I need to know, Callie, what that was about.
Yes.
Because
I'm on TikTok, but I've yet to do an actual video. All I've ever posted is the promos and everything for the show. I didn't get to post this one because I was behind the clock tonight. But it is what it is.
I started one for the show. I started an Instagram too. I'm not very good at posting on them, so I apologize to those who are following.
Nope. We'll get better at it. We promise. Hey, we got new music coming up from Manalo, accompanied with a bunch of your favorite trop rock and coastal Americana artists. But before that, how about we give you another Aubrey Wallet? It's Better on the Beach.
On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and Old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. Learn more about goaltending services. Give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast. So grab a margarita and let's make a toast. Oh yeah. I'm landlocked, counting down the seconds tick tock. Boss is in a mood, he won't stop giving orders. Thinks he's got me cornered, but he don't know in my mind that I'm floating down in Florida. 'Cause everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast. So grab a margarita and let's make a toast to the sun and the sand, shades in our hand. Yeah. We're getting down with the Tiki Bar band. Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast, so let's go. And let's go. My pickup is stocked and fully loaded. I got just enough to finally get me going out of Tennessee and coasting down the interstate. I'ma stop and pick up something sweet in Georgia along the way. Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast. Grab a margarita and let's make a toast to the sun and the sand, shades in our hand. We're getting down with that Tiki Bar band. Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast, so let's go. Oh, let's go. Clams on that Surfside shack. Drop the anchor down so they can never drive me back. Oh, everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast. So grab some rum and something and let's make a toast to the sun and the sand, shades in our hand. You know it, we're getting down with that Tiki Bar band. Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast. Grab a margarita and let's make a toast to the sun and the breeze, coconut trees. Yeah. Like Miley said, there ain't no worries, man. Everything is beachy on that Gulf Coast, so let's go.
Hey, Manalo. What up, man?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Toss a couple more kids in that cooler, baby.
Oh, you know I got it. Let's go. All right, everybody, let's get at it. Down to the coast.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Everything's peachy. Oh, yeah. That is the new single from Manalo. And there was a lot of familiar voices in there. And I'm going to try. I know I'm going to miss some, but I'm going to try. I know we had Brighton Stoles in there. Aubrey Wallet was in there.
I thought I heard Aubrey's.
I heard Donnie Brewer. I do know Jonas Lawrence was involved with that. Sonny Jim. Alan Jax Bowers is in there with the percussionist and sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. And I'm at a loss. There's a couple more. I'm at a loss. I can't remember. But nonetheless, it is a great tune. Makes you want to go to the beach.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to listen to. For sure. I'm looking something up here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I shot it back to you to give you your moment in the spotlight.
I've had enough.
Because I think I'm sitting there and I was just involved doing the interview and talking to Aubrey and make sure we got all the information. And I'm like, did you even talk at the end of the beginning?
I tried.
She tried, Sometimes, my ADD just takes over and I don't know if she said a word. She could have been talking and I didn't know. So sometimes I just have to ask.
Right? Okay, so the other person on there, all right, so it was Brighton Stoll, Aubrey Wallet, all the people that you said, except the one you did not mention was Brian Ruby.
Brian Ruby, okay.
That was the one that you did not mention.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's somebody else I'm missing, and I apologize because, it happens sometimes.
I don't know. I'm looking at his Facebook, and there's the ones that he has posted. So
okay,
I believe him. And Manalo's actually going to be at Meeting of the Minds this year as well.
Yeah.
Looks like, I think he was there for last year too. But, and I guess I knew this, but I had forgotten. Manalo has been recognized as a global ambassador for the Plastic Ocean Project.
That is awesome. How about that?
He's been an ambassador since 2018.
I think we mentioned that when we had him on the show.
So, yeah.
But it's well worth re-mentioning for sure.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I guess Meeting in the Minds this year is October 22nd through the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you who like to go to Meeting in the Minds, that is not going to interfere with the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase.
That's right.
You can do both.
That's right. And let's see here. I know I had it. Yeah. Well, we mentioned it. How about we let you know all about it?
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Look-a-Like Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else?
That's right. Why would you go anywhere else? So definitely, if you're going to be down in Key West, you got to go over to the Tiki Man Radio Singer-Songwriter Showcase Key West bound. Of course, and it is the week after Meeting the Minds. So, if you're just down there in Gulf Shores,
just make it a 2-week event.
Just truck on down there to Key West.
That's right. Michelle, the ambassador, is out there. She said she loves my hair color. Listen. So I told her it was an accident.
So, yeah, because, she tried to dye it brown.
I always.
And it just didn't work out that way.
I don't know what happened. So what happened was, I haven't dyed my hair for a long time because I was letting the gray come out. Well, then whenever I got it cut, my kids were like, Mom, and even you said, did you get it highlighted while you were in there? Like, no, that's just the gray that comes out. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I didn't do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got ready to go to see Matt in Nashville.
Right.
And then there was something else we were doing. And I was like, yeah, I can't have gray hair for this. Because, I haven't seen Matt in person in, 8 years? 6 years? Yeah.
About 6 years.
So, got to look nice. So I thought, I'm going to dye my hair. So I dyed it. Now, I bought medium brown, which is what I bought forever. For whatever reason, this time it turned out, thanks, Callie. For whatever reason, this time it turned out like dark brown. Like it was as dark as your hair.
It was black.
It was black. So, and of course, he's being so nice because he's like, honey, it doesn't look that bad. And I'm like, I look like a vampire. Like I had no color in my face or anything.
Well, goth is in now.
Yeah, so he says that too.
Or emo.
Emo.
Emo, I was told, yeah. Not goth.
So then I thought, okay, how can I fix this? So I did some research online because, you know, if it's on the internet, it's got to be good. So I found this stuff that corrects it. It'll draw out the color. And then it says, be sure you color it immediately right after that. Now, all you ladies out there are cringing because you know how much damage I just did to my hair. But, so I do the correction thing, and I let it sit on there, and I wash it out, and I look in the mirror, and my hair is orange. And I mean bright orange. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to put the light brown on it that I apparently should have done in the first place. So I put light brown on it. It's still red, very, very red. But now my hair's so damaged, I can't color it again yet. So, yeah, I'm just going to.
Yeah, because in your the picture with our daughter at her graduation, you look at that picture, and with the background that she had behind her, her hair looks very much red.
Yeah. And it looks, I'm looking at it on, I didn't look at it until Michelle said that. And then I looked on camera.
Yeah, you do
I'm
have
like,
still have a
oh,
red
it's
hue.
Yeah. So I'm just going to be a redhead for a little bit, apparently.
Well, you know.
It's better than the orange that it was to begin with. And
I never dated a
definitely
redhead, so that's something new.
and it's definitely better than the black hair I had before. So, yeah. So that's the story about why my hair is glowing red right now.
Well, it could be worse, but you know, nowadays people are coloring their hair pink and purple and blue and everything else, so it could be worse.
That's true. I could go get the rainbow ombre.
No.
We're doing
No. No. However, I did see an interesting shade of raspberry color in hair today from one of the teachers. So,
really,
yeah, it was a kind of a cool looking purplish. I refer to it as raspberry. That's what it kind of looked like raspberry, like ice cream like color.
Oh, the black raspberry ice cream.
Yes, it was kind of that color. Yeah,
I could do that.
And it was just like one strand.
Oh yeah, that's a thing right now.
Yeah, just that one little strand.
I remember that was the thing back in what, the 90s.
I don't know. You know, if you go
The
to
90s are coming
if
back.
you go to the store, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s is all back at Walmart all at the same time.
Well, see, here's why the 60s are back.
Okay, why is
because
that?
the 60s came back. Well, the 50s and 60s came back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I think just every third decade it comes back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a quick question. Is
Thanks, Cal.
Is Allison working tonight, or do you think she's listening?
She hasn't messaged me, so.
Okay.
But I don't think. No, she's not working.
Oh no.
She's off till Friday.
Oh, well, I'm hoping she's listening because I got a song just for her.
Well, Well, hang on. I'll text her.
Okay. You go ahead and you text her.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play a song, and then you can text her, and then when we know she's on, we'll go ahead and I'll play the song just for her. So, but hey, if you didn't catch it, Erica Sunshine Lee, she has been busy girl too.
Yeah.
I just saw her, talking about Kirsten Bush. She was on stage with him singing Jennifer Nettles' part in a Sugarland song. Recently, I saw a video of, and she also just released a music video for a song that she recorded back in 2022. It's called Salt.
You're a vacay on a sunny day, feet on the beach of California. I ain't the flavor that I crave long after you've gone away. Here we go, back again. I try to say no, but I can't win. I know I shouldn't let you back in. Seems so innocent, the way you feel, the way you talk. You know I can't wash you off. You're just like salt on my skin, salt in the water, salt on the rim of my 5 o'clocker. Running on my lips like a sun kiss. I can't wait to taste you again. Every time I think I can walk away, you come crashing down on me like a wave, and I cave in. Baby, it ain't my fault. Yeah, you're just like salt. soak you up, I can't get enough. Running through my veins like a drug. So insane how love does what it does. Yeah, you're just like salt on my skin, salt in the water, salt on the rim of my 5 o'clock. Burning on my lips like a sun kiss. I can't wait to taste you again. Every time I think I can walk away, you come crashing down on me like a wave, and I cave in. Baby, it ain't my fault. Yeah, you're just like salt. Yeah, you're just like salt. You're the air on the shore, leaves me wanting more. Like a spring break down in Panama, you know I can't help but fall. You're just like salt on my skin, salt in the water, salt on the rim of my 5 o'clock. Burning on my lips like a sun kiss. I can't wait to taste you again. Every time I think I can walk away, you come crashing down on me like a wave, and I cave in. Baby, it ain't my fault. Yeah, you're just like salt on my skin, salt in the water, salt on the rim of my 5 o'clock. Burning on my lips like a sun kiss. I can't wait to taste you again. Every time I think I can walk away, you come crashing down on me like a wave, and I cave in. Baby, it ain't my fault. Yeah, you're just like salt. Yeah, you're just like salt. No, I can't wash you off. You're just like salt on my skin, salt in the water, salt on the rim of my 5 o'clock. Yeah, you're just like salt. Yeah, you're just like salt. You're just like salt.
Hey everybody, Tiki Man here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do us a favor, hit the like button down there. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the little bell. That really does help us out tremendously and allows us to keep doing what we do here at Tiki Man Radio. Thanks for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Back to the show.
That's right. Back to the show. Okay. We have her on there. Hold on.
We do, but first I gotta give a shout out. Mama Parks is out there.
Well, hello to my mama.
So hello.
So, and I got to, we were traveling on Mother's Day, but I did get to go and see her on Saturday, day before Mother's Day. And
I didn't get to see
and
you.
I think that may have been the first time I've seen her on Mother's Day or around Mother's Day, probably in 2, maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm a terrible son. I'm just horrible.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So I'm glad she's tuning in.
Yeah. Well, so you have a special song for Allison. I
do.
her.
I have a special song just for her.
She is listening. So, but I got to tell you, so she is so excited when we told y'all she's a Swiftie. Right?
Oh yeah.
So
she has an unhealthy obsession with Taylor Swift. I don't get it, but this girl is all about, and has been since Taylor Swift was a teen. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I just don't get it.
She has designed her own shirt because they had to go watch the movie of the Taylor Swift Eras tour, I think it is. And so, so she also got tickets for the Eras tour. So she's going to be going down to New Orleans for that.
Nolans.
Later this year.
Going down to Nolans.
Yeah. But this Friday, she's going to some, I don't even know, some party. She's taking her friend for a bachelorette party to some Taylor Swift something here in Chattanooga this Friday. And so she's wearing her custom-made T-shirts. She just messaged and said, "It's unhinged. I'm aware." So yeah, she is does have an obsession.
No.
I bet she wishes she would have been with us way back in the day before anybody knew who Taylor Swift was. I went to a Brad Paisley concert, and Taylor was opening for him. And so I got to see Taylor before anybody knew who she was. She just had her little guitar out there, and she was wearing it's back when she wore those little dresses all the time. And I remember watching
She was just an innocent little 15-year-old or something like that.
She really was. And I remember watching her thinking, she's got some growing up to do, but this, like, I would have been terrified. But I remember thinking, she's got some growing up to do. She's got to fine-tune her voice a little bit. But this girl, she's going
Owned the
places.
stage.
Yeah, she really did. She really did own the stage for real.
All right. Well, Allie, we got in our email sent to us. Here, let me kill that there.
I didn't know that, Allison.
We got our email sent to us. You know, we always have a lot of artists that we've made friends with, we've communicated with, email back and forth, and they send us new music. Well, we have some good friends that we introduced, I think, to our audience maybe 2 years ago. Group called Hurricane Highway, and they sent us a new song that they decided they were going to cover. And
so you know, Allie, I had nothing to do with
I can tell you, Allie, you're not the only Swiftie out there. Here's Hurricane Highway's cover of Love Story.
First saw you, I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gown. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said stay away from Juliet. I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes, let's keep this down for a little while. Oh, oh, cause you were Romeo, I was the scarlet letter. And my daddy said stay away from Juliet. But you were everything to me, I was begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting, all there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me, they're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you is fading. When I met you on the outskirts of town, I said, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Oh, cause we were both young when I first saw you.
That is Hurricane Highway which, of course, they are a country band out of Ireland. So thank you very much, guys, for sending that to us. They are fantastic. Whenever they got a new release, that they email it and get it straight to us. So we appreciate it, guys, because we love it.
They come over to Nashville every once in a while.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so someday maybe we'll get to meet up.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
So Allison said she knew she would Allison said she knew that she would corrupt you eventually and get you to play.
No, I am not a Swiftie. I just thought how ironic was that whenever I saw that in her email, I'm like, I'm like, certainly not. Certainly this is just a song with a similar title. And then when I opened it up and I played it, I'm like, nope, it's a straight up cover. And I thought they did a great job with it.
They really did.
So
and even the queen
they
of
didn't
Swifties
butcher it.
over here, even the queen of Swifties over here said it was not bad.
So again, a little shocker though that Hurricane Highway, even they're said country band from Ireland, but they are also Grammy Award winning songwriters. So they are very good, talented people. So they did a great job with it, I thought.
They really did. It just had almost like a rock feel.
Almost a little bit of a rock feel, yeah. And, because she was sitting here the other night and it was just Taylor Swift this, Taylor Swift that, Taylor Swift this. And,
because they were trying to figure out, apparently,
and she was trying to order
pink on.
Yeah, she was wearing Kansas City Chiefs colors because, her boyfriend was in the audience. It was blah, 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 wah, 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 wah. I was just trying to ignore it as much as I possibly could. And, and she's booking tickets to take her girlfriend over for their bachelorette party to this thing and all that. And then I came in here, I sat down, opened up the email, and scrolling down through the songs that was sent, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So then I'm like, well, it's only appropriate she tortured me with the Taylor Swift. I'm going to torture her with a Taylor Swift cover because, sometimes, people get all offensive when somebody starts messing with their favorite artist's, original version. So, but I actually like that version better. There you go. I said it.
There's the offensive word.
I said it.
There's the offensive word. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a little weird hearing a guy sing it, but they're super talented. I think it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, believe it or not, the time has already ran past already.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does.
Someday, maybe, we'll get another sponsor on board and we can get people to stay up a little later. We may be able to run this thing to 10 o'clock and just keep going. But we'll have to wait and see. But
I know we're already over, but can I give one quick update?
Yeah, okay, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, 2 quick updates. Hang on.
Oh, now we're from 1, now to 2. Do I hear 3? Do I have 3?
Wait. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Puxatawny Phil.
Oh, here we go. Back with the groundhog.
Well, they had twins,
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. So now, we were talking, they put out those little boxes all over town, and we're going to let the townspeople name the twins.
Oh, do we have names now?
We have names.
Oh, well.
The girl's name is Sunny, and the male's name is Shadow. I'm just saying. So Sunny and Shadow are the twins. Puxatawny Phil.
So we're going to root for Shadow every year.
Nobody's ever going to like Sunny.
Because if she's Sunny, he's going to see his shadow. And we don't want that because if he sees his shadow, we got more winter. So we're always going to be rooting for Shadow, but we don't want Shadow because Shadow means more winter too. So, why did they name it Cloudy? Sunny and Cloudy. So we can always root for Cloudy.
I don't know.
That's confusing.
Sunny and I don't know, but yeah. So that's the twins' names.
What else you got?
The other update I have, and the last thing I have, remember we talked about the folks who had the babies. They didn't know each other.
Johnny Cash and June Carter.
Yep. So they apparently, I guess the way that they met was the one family's uncle was in the waiting room, and the other the dad of the other one come walking through, and both moms were in labor at that time. When the dad of the other one came walking through, he was wearing a Johnny Cash T-shirt. And so they struck up a conversation about how when the daughter's born and when the whatever. So the moms didn't know that the other one was naming their baby June Carter and Johnny Cash, right? Since they did that, Johnny Cash Davis and June Carter Clark, the whole thing has gone viral. There is a picture, and I'm going to put it on our Facebook. A photographer, the moms met, the babies have now met.
Didn't they do a photo shoot for
did
People magazine?
The cutest photo shoot. The Johnny Cash is dressed all in black, and he's holding a little guitar. And June is dressed in this baby blue dress and is holding the old-fashioned microphone. And it is the cutest picture ever. So
these kids are forever connected.
They are.
And I guess we got to stay tuned for about 20 years to see how it all turns out.
Say, I'm voting for an arranged marriage. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, so that was the 2 updates from a couple weeks ago.
Do you have a third?
Nope, that's it.
Nope.
That's it.
Anything else you want to put out there before we start wrapping things up?
Nope, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I just want everybody, I say this all the time, but please, please be kind. Think about your neighbors. You know, the world keeps getting crazier and crazier every day. So please be kind. Support each other. Support your independent artists. Support your friends. And just be nice to strangers. I mean, just smile. It's contagious, and you do not have any idea who might need that smile more than anything else that day.
That's right. And in the words of the great Patrick Swayze, be nice until it's time not to be nice.
Right.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We've had a great time. We had a lot of fun, and it just went really, really fast. And I hate it when it goes fast, and I like it when it goes fast because it means we're having a good show and we're having a lot of fun. And I just wish we could continue along with it. And I swear, one of these days when we start getting people back here in the studio, if we're having a good time, I will sign off the air. We'll keep rolling on the YouTube if we're having that good of a time. So who knows? That may happen sometime soon. We just don't know.
Yes, we actually do have.
We have in studio artists coming up here this month yet.
Yeah, so May 29th, so 2 weeks from today, Gary Burke is going to be in studio.
Courtesy of the Sharon Agency.
Yeah, and then June 26th, Jet Juergensmeyer is going to be here in studio.
That's right. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. And then we actually were talking to another person that we're going to be interviewing at CMA Fest. I can't say anything yet, but y'all will know her. We're trying to get her in studio at some point as well. So
that's right. We have already have interview confirmations for some artists that we're already lining up, and all those, they're going to be pre-recorded interviews because we will we're going to come back, and just like we did last year, we're going to a little quicker this time produce a nice video of everything of what we went and what we did. That week, I know it's going to be a busy week, and I really don't want to cancel a show. So I'm really thinking that if possible, if we can arrange it, we may do a radio-only show live from Nashville during that week, so we don't have to cancel a show. So more to come on that to see if we can maybe arrange for that to happen, see if we can get a location and work out all that. And
maybe we'll do it right from the interview room.
That would be cool.
But I don't know.
I don't think they're going to let.
What time it closes?
Yeah, I don't think they'll let us do that. But who knows? Maybe we'll find a nice location that we can hook up and get a signal and broadcast live, and so you can get a little bit of taste of what it's all about right there in Nashville during CMA Fest. So, more to come. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But we do. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We had a great time. Thank you to our amazing sponsors, MFG Records, Tropical Live Cam here every week. They're the reason you got to stare at our ugly faces. But we are glad that they stick with us. They've been with us from the day one, just like JBL Legends Travel Group. They have stuck with us, and I don't know why, but we're glad they do. And of course, if you are an up-and-coming artist and you're looking to take your music to the next level, you're looking for somebody to help you produce that next song or that next EP or whatever it is, check out MFG Records Tropical. Dave Sines and Beth Travers been in the music business for a very long time. Country music, coastal music, they do it all. And, of course, thank you to Joe Leo and JBL Travel Group for sponsoring our show for the last 3 years. If you are looking to get away, well, then trust Joe Leo, JBL Legends Travel, to help you set up and go to a cruise, an all-inclusive resort. Maybe you're getting married and want to go have a destination wedding. We'll call 732-831-5200. And Joe Leo will tell you what your options are. And, of course, thank you to Monty and Gypsy at Goaltending Services, GTS Charters down in Key West. When you're down there, make sure you get out on the water and experience everything Key West has to offer, because there's so much more than just Duval Street. There's some beautiful scenery. There's some sandbars. There's the backcountry, and to experience out there down there in Key West. And of course, when you're down there, make sure you go over to Goaltending Outfitters. They're at 5110 Overseas Highway, and check out everything that they have. They can get your swag, get your snacks, get your coffee. You can even get a book, I hear. That they have lots of books that you can read while you're out there relaxing in the ocean on a sandbar.
And one or two of them just happens to be written by the Tiki Man himself.
That's right. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Give them a call, 305-916-0990, and book of it, see what their availability is, and get out there on a cruise. And of course, yours truly, Party Dog Entertainment. If you are having an event, a wedding, it doesn't matter if it's a pool party, a bar mitzvah, a birthday party, a wedding reception, it doesn't matter what it is. I can create your customized soundtrack that'll take your event to the next level and make it even more memorable. Give me a call at 423-847-2454 or partydogentertainment@gmail.com, and let us set something up for you. We will travel a reasonable distance. And
be traveling to Memphis.
We're going to be traveling to Memphis here in July for the Ambassador and Bodyguards annual 4th of July party. It's as the Tiki Man says, it's the pre-party to the summer party. So, of course, we can't mention the summer party without mentioning the 17th annual.
Make your plans for the 17th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024, right here in Harrison Bay. The lineup this year is B-Man and Michelle, and headlining the stage is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band. It's always a great time, and there'll be other artists, special guests. You never know who's going to show up. Go ahead and make your plans. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Where to Stay tab and get your rooms booked right now. That's the 17th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Come on out and have a birthday bash with me right here at the Tiki Bar.
That's right. Come on and celebrate the birthday of the Tiki Man. There, he don't have a birthday party. He has a Tiki Bar party for everybody to come out. And, you can come down. It's open to the public. I mean, we announce it on the radio, so there's no reason why that you can't reach out, get the address, and show up to the party and hang out with pretty much the entire Tiki Man crew. That'll be a great time. Hey, one thing I almost forgot. Let me tell you what's coming up here on Tiki Man Radio.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon, Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Have some fun. And everybody here at Tiki Man Radio appreciates everybody who tunes in each and every week for every individual show, as well as we appreciate you here every Wednesday night. So we are thankful and hope that you will come back next week. And I think, like I said, we're going to put together a little show next week because I really don't do themes anymore. I just kind of sometimes sprinkle them in there, but we do. We have a lot of friends that we know that are up for awards. Not only the Josie Awards, there's other awards out there that they're being nominated for. So we want to make sure that they get recognized. So we're going to recognize some of them, play some of their songs, and just have it all out a good time. Isn't that right?
I can't wait.
I can't wait till next Wednesday either, but I gotta just get this week over with. So, including tomorrow, 6 more days and B-Dawg's on vacation.
Yeah.
So the countdown has begun and I can't wait.
School's almost out for the summer.
School's out. Yeah.
For summer.
No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not gonna lose all of our listeners with me trying to sing. So, but I will tell you, we're gonna leave you as we do every week. It's Mr. Bob Shealy. Last song, last call. We will see you here next week. We'll be rolling back over the bass here very shortly. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. And some tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round chord as I strum the last chords, and the guitar returns say it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally